there are billions of stars in the sky, so too are there countless worlds, places destroyed by war, built by peace, full of allies, enemies, lovers, and rivals. All of them, all of us, have one thing in common. We come from the stars, and to the stars we return. These are the adventures of the USS Zagreus.
Greetings, people of Earth. My name is Rob Whelan. My pronouns are he, him. I'm an author, game designer, and professional nerd. Tonight, I am the host of Theater of the Mind Players, your friendly local actual play show.
Flaps.
Tonight, we are playing Star Trek Adventures from Modiphius Entertainment. We are playing the second edition of this particular game, which allows you to adventure in the worlds and galaxy of Starfleet. This is the beginning of our fifth arc of our second season. If you have not yet checked out our earlier arcs, we recommend that you do so, just so you get to see all of the adventures that these characters are having. And if you enjoy all of those adventures, we also recommend going back to season 1 to see the Starfleet adventures that we have there.
We had adventures that are not Starfleet as well.
Yes, we play a lot of games here, but right now we're trying to be focused on Star Trek. Now...
Sarah forgot what game we were playing tonight.
I don't know.
No, it's a very subtle troll that we're all pointing out now. Now, for those of you who have already watched us play Star Trek Adventures, you might be saying, "Hey, where are the uniforms?"
Dry cleaners.
Dry cleaners.
Well, I was going to say, are you guys taping on like laundry night or what? But we are actually engaging in one of the classic episode structures in the Star Trek universe, which is the undercover episode tonight. So
not the musical episode,
or the noir.
Yeah, I am honestly a little shocked we haven't done a holodeck episode yet. But I feel like if we did a holodeck episode, we really could just play some other game and just add a layer of like, oh, but we're playing as our Star Trek characters. Yo, dog! I thought you.
Rolling. Or, we're doing a Jenga tower, but we promise it's
so we have to roll...
I need you to roll your D20 to show me how well you roll your D6s.
I would demand we have Lieutenant Barclay.
Well, no, because
we could probably get Dwight. Is he still alive? Actually,
yes.
Okay.
He was just in Picard.
Okay.
But you knew that. So did you guys.
Right.
Of course, because we're experts.
I know exactly what you're talking about right now.
So let's get started and go around the table and have everybody introduce who they are, the character that they're playing, and what role they serve on the USS Zagreus. So let's start with our first mind player.
Hi there, my name is Jordan Fishburne, she, her, and I am playing Lieutenant Commander Thang DeRoss, the Chief of Security aboard the USS Bradley, and I am a Klingon.
I'm sorry, what ship?
USS Zagreus. Definitely not Bradley, which was in our last arc.
Hey, I'm just happy she remembered something from our last arc.
The USS Bradley's over there.
Yeah.
Let's move on to our next mind player.
Hello, my name is Ethan Eichstead Anderson, he, him, and I am playing Gullick, the Tellarite generic engineer.
Generic.
He's still so mad that he lost his his transporter chief.
You're an ensign.
Now he's just a guy
Lieutenant
in the
Chief.
background.
Oh,
No,
you're a
yeah. Remember they.
Last season I was ensign.
I don't know what's going
I
Don't
on.
you
got a
remember signing that
promotion.
paperwork?
Yeah, we all leveled up.
You promoted me.
I did.
Let's
And
move
then
on.
you demoted me.
I did.
Let's move on to our next mind player.
Hi, my name is Tawny P. Thompson, she, hers, and I am playing Tira Seedock, the lieutenant flight controller, and I am an Orion.
Is it pronounced Tira?
Yeah.
I've been pronouncing it Tara, I feel like. Is that correct? Or
Tara sounds
You've
more
been
Star
going
Trek.
back and forth. Tira. It's kind of a Tira.
Tara.
It's your
Tira.
Klingon
Tira.
accent in the Universal Translator.
Hey, Tara.
I'm not gonna lie,
Tara.
I stole the name from a webtoon that I was reading, so I've never heard it pronounced by the person who made up the name. That's just how I've been saying it in my
So
head
it
every
could
time I read
be
the webtoon.
Tra.
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 It's just Joe.
The T, the I, the R, and the A are silent.
Could
Yeah.
be T-R-A-A.
Ooh.
Oh, God, that like
You done
physically
effed
hurt
up,
me.
TRAA.
That like legitimately makes me want to vomit.
And last but not least, before you vomit, our final mind player.
Hi, I'm Sarah Babe, she, they, and I am playing Captain Kashatal of the USS Zagreus, and I am the commanding officer, hence Captain.
So, every episode
Oh,
of...
and I'm a trill. But I'm undercover, so no spots.
Not because you were lazy.
No.
As this is a Star Trek adventure, these episodes often begin with a captain's log entry. So and we've been doing that, and that's one tradition that I think we'll probably hang on to. Though it wouldn't surprise me if should we make it to season 3, we might spread that love around a little bit. But until then, let's kick off our adventure tonight with our captain's log entry.
Captain's log, stardate 47532.6. We've been tasked by Starfleet Intelligence to bring in an asset with information they claim is vital to the integrity of our organization. They've chosen an unusual rendezvous point, the floating Orion city of Davaskar. The city is currently celebrating a union between two of the most powerful merchant families. The Devosi and the Bone are competing with each other to see who can spend more money on their side of the wedding. Even though life in the galaxy is full of, as Ambassador Spock famously said, infinite diversity in infinite combinations, I often see common factors in the different species that I've encountered. In this case, it's the fact that weddings are a little romantic, a little chaotic, and rarely ever boring.
We cut to the shuttle bay of the Zagreus, where the big heavy doors from the ship open up, and Captain Tall is walking with Commander Zachary, and he's basically doing the like, "We'll be fine, it's okay" talk, like like, yes, we turned the oven off, it's okay,
Yes, I will put the kids to bed at 8.
yeah, this is a great opportunity for us to do some cross training and cycle through some deck things where we're going to go off in a nice big quiet part of space, do some maneuvers and everything. And you are going to go to a wedding that's, how long is it exactly?
I don't know, I think it was like 3 days.
A long
I
wedding.
think that was just the ceremony.
Well, I mean, but that's why you're taking Seedock with you, because she is going to be your Orion cultural expert.
Yes.
How do you think she's doing?
I mean, I think she's okay.
Cut to what? How are you doing? How have you been spending your time now that Gunny is on a different ship?
Wallowing in bed, probably.
So I think she's fine. Just cut to her.
Hey there, Delilah. What's it like in New York City? What?
Oh my god, that's so sad.
So who gets sent? Which of you two gets sent to pick her up to go on the mission here? I will take a nod if we need to.
Now, is it physical pickup?
I'll go. Yeah.
Just cradle and walk out.
I definitely do the little boop boop, telling you something.
I'm not here.
Wonderful, and I open it outside.
Command override.
That's not what you use the security keys for, thing. And I grab like the clothes that you had pulled out the night before because you planned what to wear and everything.
And then, of course, she found like an old sweatshirt of his, and is like, yeah, and just wrecked her.
Of course, it's unwashed, so it's like.
Oh.
He wore this one in the gym.
Oh, we used to go to the gym together.
Remember that time we were boxing and I punched him in the face?
Did you need me to confiscate your blankets?
No.
Well, it sounds like you need to wear this then.
Montage, getting ready scene.
Yeah.
And the eyeliner is do they say that in this century, on fleek?
Bleak.
Yeah, pretty sure they don't, but okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for helping me pick out my outfit for the celebration.
You sweet something.
Of course. These weddings can be really elaborate, so it's
Yes, I had to buy everything that I'm wearing right now.
weddings.
Yeah, let's go. I start dragging you. Just talking about random stuff, saying completely wrong facts about ships so that you would feel the need to correct.
No,
you're
the warp core doesn't.
You're just jobbing out just so she's talking about anything but.
Yes. I thought that they would put the drive on the front of the ship, though. That makes the most sense. So it has the longest push to
it's a
get
pull
acceleration.
Bang! I don't. The physics.
The turbolift doors open up and Gullick is there with his duffel bag ready to go.
Ah.
Looking good, Gully.
So, what kind of wedding is this?
A celebratory one, I thought.
I mean, it's an Orion wedding, so big, fancy, expensive, lots of partying, but
Should I shave?
I think you're good.
Somebody might be into it specifically, so it might be better if you don't.
Yes, that.
The turbolift doors open up again, and you walk out into the shuttle bay where there is a small freighter that is parked inside the shuttle bay. The ramp is down, and you've got the atmospheric smoke billowing and shooting out of vents and stuff. And down the ramp comes Captain Dex Ursay, your Bajoran friend from season 1.
I an elbow Gulak.
Hey, it's Captain 2.
You're looking good, Captain.
Thank you. You look quite well yourself.
So, I've...
Are we getting a new daddy captain?
Thing wishes she was literally anywhere, but in this situation, having to witness.
Well, I mean, you're not. Well, you're a captain now, but once you get on that one, well, I guess this is my question: is who am I turning command over to? And he has a pad with the registration. Are you going to continue to play captain?
No.
Okay. Who should I make this out to?
Lieutenant Seadock,
What?
you have command.
of. Okay. Then,
You should probably fill out the ship name.
right. Yes, the ship name, which is.
You're the commander. I mean, we've changed the registration info so that it can't be traced back to either Starfleet or
Right.
the
Right.
Jordan Intelligence Service.
May I make a suggestion?
Absolutely. Yes, thanks.
Well, so do you guys have what are your cover identities?
Oh, so I'm just I'm going in as myself, right? See, because so as far as everyone knows, I was like tossed in jail when I sort of kind of tried to steal a Starfleet ship out of a museum, and I almost did. It almost worked. And so as far as everyone is concerned, I've just I was forced into Starfleet for like 3 years, and I did my time, and I'm done. So now I'm back. So
Okay, that's a pretty good backstory. What does everybody else got going on?
Duchess Katya Orlando.
Duchess.
Why do you think I'm wearing a tiara?
I just thought that was part of the natural rank of command over here in Starfleet. I don't know.
Hmm.
I mean, it looks good on you.
Well, thank you.
awkward.
How's that awkward?
Yeah. They're both like, how was that awkward?
I didn't say anything. I coughed.
I've developed a deep backstory. I'm playing Sully. He's a smuggler.
Ah.
That's perfect.
That is incredibly
Sully,
deep.
it's great. It fits you well.
I made a similar backstory, except my name is Tang, and I punch people.
Tang dress.
and he does the kind of the close approach, and he's like, "Are you sure you don't want me to come with?"
You're not coming with?
I didn't want to assume.
Oh,
I
no.
mean, I figured you were going to be
Oh,
busy.
we're going to need you. Please.
Are you questioning your captain? We would love to have you. You knew what you did.
You're in command, not a captain. You haven't been promoted. Lieutenant.
So,
Who are you going as?
The Duke?
oh no, I just figured I would be her escort.
That will fit in perfectly.
Well, isn't that what you're supposed to do with these things? Is this is a chance for you to show off your favorite partner, as opposed to the person who you married oh so long ago? I mean, I guess I shouldn't assume that I would be your favorite. I might just be the one that's closest and, handsomest.
Mainly closest.
I think that's a very good idea.
Perfect fit.
Am I actually turning red? Because I feel like I'm turning red. Like my ears
Welcome
feel
to
warm.
Flirting with Rob again. It's been a minute for you.
You see, most people play these games to, never mind.
Okay, so we need we need a ship name. Back to the original point. And I think Tang had an idea.
Bunny.
I would go with Chrome Weasel.
That's better. That's better.
Chrome Weasel?
Yeah.
It has chrome on it, and we're kind of weaselly.
Maybe it wouldn't be so great to broadcast how weaselly we are.
It's a double bluff.
Silver Marmot.
Nightingale's kiss.
Air hog.
You asked for suggestions. This is why I never
have. I shouldn't have.
Yeah, this is why I never asked for suggestions. I just picked some.
Plastile's saddle.
The Lark and Wren it is.
Well, none of us said that.
No, I don't know where that came from.
Cool. So,
What was your Duchess name again?
Duchess Katya Orlando.
Katya Orlando.
well, any more hullabaloo, or should we just take her in?
I'm ready whenever you are, Captain.
All right, let's go.
Who's flying?
Oh, yeah,
Me.
Okay.
yeah. This is not a captain sits in the center ship. This is a captain sits up front ship.
You
Pedal
know, like
to
they
the
do-
metal, Commander.
No, right.
So, you walk past, or say he gets in close again and says, "So, am I sitting on your lap, or is it the other way around?"
You're incorrigible.
Cut to the ship as it makes its way. It comes out of warp, and it sets a course for Davaskar, which is this huge floating platform in orbit around Davos 4. And there are these sort of skinny tendrils that anchor. Imagine, it's a dome that you kind of see like trees and this like very like I imagine it's like a dome and they matte painted in like one of those like like giant French country estates kind of a deal.
So, like the Jetsons?
A little bit.
Or
Okay.
that one ship in Battlestar that had all the greenery.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm.
But there are also it is connected to a space elevator that goes down onto the planet for anybody who wants to do some low gravity skiing or things like that. There are several ships that are swarming around and landing and flying, but there is one that is anchored off to the side that is the largest ship. You recognize it. It is the BOEM flagship, the Zaka, which is Orion, the Orion word for humility.
Damn,
Nice.
that's a fucking flex. Fucking Orions, man.
Yeah.
Subtle.
You take the ship into Davaskar. Even as you're landing and getting your gear set and everything, you can already feel the thump of music and the general Mardi Gras vibe that's going on here. There are revelers who are laughing and kissing each other and stumbling around with giant vessels of liquor and what have you.
Looks like we're running a bit late.
Well, or
Fashionably.
you are supposed to make contact with the asset at Davaskar Falls, which overlooks integrated water recycling system that also happens to be a very pretty set of waterfalls. And it's supposedly where young lovers go to wish that they're together, and or rather where the lonely-hearted go to make a wish that they can meet with their the partner that they can't be with. Does everybody go with the captain, or do people wander off to go do other stuff first?
I don't know, do we?
I'd
What
go
would you
with
like
you.
us to do?
I feel that we should integrate ourselves a little bit before making contact with our contact.
How do we meet back up?
Well, we could set a time and a place, for example.
Yeah, why don't we meet back here in...
Are you running this thing?
No. I'm just the driver. Or no, I'm not even the driver. I'm the...
I think you're the arm candy.
The +1.
Wait, I'm the arm candy?
I mean,
That's what you think of me? Is that I'm just some shallow thing to be gawked at and
Darling, why would you believe her?
oh, Captain, my step captain.
I mean, I'm into it. I just want to be clear here.
I value every part of you.
Didn't need to hear that part.
I immediately walk away. I immediately am like, I'll be looking in case they come back here. And I just go.
30 minutes right here. No. 2 hours. 2 hours.
I'm flicking you off as I walk away. The group, I'm like, that was it.
Gotta
That was
go.
all
Bye.
I had to do.
Fucking done with this bullshit.
I'm going to follow Thang.
Tang.
Tang.
Get used to it.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying that out loud.
Yeah.
I'm not being like, hey, I'm gonna.
Thank you, Sully.
I have been undercover once.
I am the undercover veteran in this outfit.
We need alcohol.
All right.
Yes.
So I'm thinking 2 hours here. We're going to go out and do some recon, get some information, make sure we're not smelling any heat, and then we'll go meet our contact.
That sounds great.
Have the best time. Orion parties are like, lit, fam.
So even though this is an Orion city, I mean, because the Orion are a heavy merchant presence, there is an influx of many different peoples. And what's that?
Merchant.
Yeah, we're trying to thread a line here. I'm not gonna lie. Even with that, you are taken aback when you hear somebody call out from across a busy market street. Thang Duras.
Oh my god! So excited for this.
Never blown.
My face twitches. I keep walking and then pretend to stop at a booth and look over.
Seated at a cafe table is an older Klingon, who is dressed in the classic, commander leathers of a Klingon Defense Force officer. That's what I would do too if somebody called out my name. Come and sit with me. Come and sit with your old commander.
She cracks her neck twice
I legit popped my jaw.
and gives Glock a good hard 2 pats on the shoulder and takes the chair across from him, flips it around backwards.
Ooh, we have a full Pfeiffer, ladies and gentlemen. We have a full Pfeiffer.
Pfeiffer?
Because she turns the chair around when she sits down in the music video for Gangsta's Paradise, and she's like, "Tell me what you're talking," and then he does the song.
Riker does that.
Yeah, but Michelle
Riker
Pfeiffer
just doesn't know how to sit.
Riker
no,
does
Riker
a full
does the leg
leg
over.
kick.
Okay, Jonathan Frakes actually has a serious back problem, which is why he sits weird, and he always turns around the fucking chair if he's able to. Look it up. I ain't lying.
But he does a high kick over the back before he parks his ass in the chair.
That's what they were trying to say.
But yeah, that's why I was giving you a reason why he does that.
I just flipped it and then I sat down.
All right, okay, fine.
Captain America style.
Don't be fancy, fine, whatever. I'm trying to make you look cool.
I'm being hard. This is what I'm doing. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's hard.
Well, what do I call you now that you're not my commander anymore?
You can simply call me Klavek.
Sounds too familiar.
Well,
Old man, maybe?
seeing you alive is the oldest that I've felt in years. I'm glad to see that you are alive. Bang.
Tang right now.
Ah.
A warrior's drink.
Thank you. Thank you, Brad.
Well, whatever your name is, It has been many years.
What brings you here?
Wedded bliss, of course.
Ah, always what I thought of you is fun to have at a party.
They don't know. The Orions don't throw parties like we Klingons do.
Nobody throws parties like we Klingons do.
And where have you been spending your nights?
Beds.
Just bouncing around as freelance security? I know what usually happens to Klingons of your status.
Damn, shots fired.
Klavek, the more you speak, the happier I am that you're here. Were you lonely? Is that why you called out to me?
Welcome to the wedding where everybody gets laid.
Because if that's the case, I'll be on my way. Maybe you can find a nice small girl to make the rest of your day with.
I do not. The only companionship I seek is to drink with a fellow Klingon.
I'm sure we're in short supply here, and I flagged out for some drinks. Now, at this point, I gotta keep his mouth shut.
Just my... what is the word? Entourage.
Who did you bring?
The kind of security detail that a newly promoted ambassador requires.
Amazing. In what way and who did you kill to get that job?
It's not who I did kill, it's who I didn't.
Yeah, that's a bitch.
Well, if you're too friendly, they'll make you do stupid stuff, so probably thinking about that again, aren't you?
Here's to Klingon hospitality.
Clink. Ambassadoring for fun, or are you here for a purpose today?
That's what they do when they can't shoot old dogs. They make them ambassadors. So I'm here to represent Klingon interests between the 5-star families of the Orion. And since many of them are going to be here, so do I.
Well, at least they aren't making us pay for drinks.
A second one for your other hand, then?
Absolutely.
Cut to. That's a better button. Where are you heading off to?
I have wandered in and I'm just trying to like get a feel for what's going on, where are the powerful people, what are they doing, am I overhearing things?
Okay.
Give
me a insight plus command roll. I feel like command is a good, like, I'm going to seek out the powerful people kind of move.
Would everything as a deal work as a value for this?
Well, you know what? I'll tell you. We'll do this. You can either succeed, or you can roll for it to perhaps gain some momentum as a 0 level difficulty.
I'm gonna roll under a 12, so I'm gonna go for it.
What could possibly go wrong?
We'll find out. I could get recognized. Oh wait, I'm playing myself.
Yes, but you could get recognized by somebody who actually wants to actively harm you.
Okay, fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Who would want to do that to Sea-Doc?
Nobody.
I'm so great. Everyone loves me. I have never pissed anyone off ever. And I got one under a 12.
Okay, so that's 1 momentum.
And it was actually under my command as well. And if I'm using that value...
No, that it's focuses that are what you're looking for that.
Oh, okay. Fair.
What information are you seeking specifically?
For one, I want to make sure no one's like keeping an eye out for Starfleet to be here for any particular reason.
Oh no! The party has been rocking for at least a couple of days.
Okay.
Like Starfleet isn't like they're not welcome.
Sure.
But it's oh god, you're throwing a party. You're throwing your high school birthday party, and your parents come in and be like, "Hey guys, you want some Totino's pizza rolls?" And it's like, God, shut up!
You invited the nerds,
right? And then I kind of just want to know, like, who's fighting with who right now. Have there been any big conflicts so far?
The main thing that you pick up in your ear to the ground is that the Devosi family and the Bohm family are uniting primarily to take a stand against the Karov family. There are 5 families that are called the 5 Stars that are the top Orion merchant families.
Do they have to maintain that rating on all their merchant transactions?
Right. They have to Shopify or death, and it's been fairly equally balanced, but a lot of people are seeing this as a move, like the first step in the Devosi and the Bohm moving against the Karov. So the waterfall basically pours down the side of the dome space, and there are a string of rocks that overlook the waterfall, because basically the waterfall shoots out, pours down the side of the dome, and then sort of goes underneath the city, and that's where it sort of gets recycled and all that stuff that Sarah will be happy to explain to you.
Bioswaled.
Yeah, on the on her flap scraps where she has a pitch deck. It'll be great. But there are rocks, and that's where the people they're called the Broken Heart Rocks, because that's where all the people who are making a wish on these falls kind of sit and stare off into the middle distance and
sigh.
And you see someone unusual there, Koro Devosi, aka the Groom. What's he doing wishing on a bunch of Broken Heart Rocks 2 days before his wedding?
I have guesses, but I guess I stand like a calculated distance away and act like I'm not trying to like whatever, and stand there and stare off into the middle distance myself and sigh. But it's targeted in such a way that I'm trying to like, he'll see me there.
There's a pause where the two of you are looking at the waterfall. Without breaking a stare at the waterfall, he just says, "Which one was it?"
Which one? What?
Well, I've heard that you stole an Enterprise.
Yeah.
Which one was it?
Well,
yes, honey. Which one was it?
The one that picks you up?
The one that's in Star Trek?
The one that crashed.
Not narrowing it down much, honey.
The one that blew up.
it was just the Mark V. I don't know. Sarah, would you like to tell me what it should be?
Okay, it's not going to be the B. I will tell you that.
Okay. Is it the C, D, or E?
Which era do you want to be?
Dragonfly. I'm thinking of other flying creatures like bees.
No, it can't be the Enterprise B, because the Enterprise B is kind of like Lost in Time. There's a fucking weird thing with some shit, okay? I'm not going to explain the full Generations movie. The temporal
one makes the most sense.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, well, do you want to
Pick
be
one.
original, or do you want to be Next Generation?
Original would be great.
A.
A. No big deal. It was just the A.
That sounds like a big deal to me.
Would have been a bigger deal if I had actually, succeeded. But here we are.
Well, I mean, you did succeed.
Fair.
I heard
Fair.
of you.
I got it off planet for a little bit.
I mean, I know who you are just by looking at you, even when you're staring awkwardly at a waterfall.
It's a very nice waterfall of, gross water that's gonna be clean soon. Kind of like, nope, I don't know where I was going with that. So
Yeah, I don't either.
what's a guy doing here 2 days before his wedding on the Broken Heart Rock?
I don't know. Why do you think I'm here?
Got a couple of guesses.
He is also very young and handsome.
Yeah. Of course.
Probably like CW guest star handsome.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
I mean, if you like basic bitches, but
Some days.
As Orion, that sounds like what their style would be.
fair.
Except green.
I mean, look, we know what the 5 stars are like, so I got a couple of guesses, but it's always a choice.
No, it's not. Not when you're expected to carry on the family business.
Look, I didn't say there wouldn't be consequences for the choices.
Well, because if I don't do it, then my brother will, and well, that's going to get a lot of people hurt. Because he doesn't have it.
What's it?
The brains, the people skills. I mean, he is probably hip deep in a sea of Orion slave girls at this point.
Fair. Feels like that would put you in a position of power a little bit. Because what are they going to do? Put him in charge?
Well, it's not what they're going to do. It's what the other families will do if they sense weakness.
Fair.
So why did you do it?
If I told you it was a really bad dare.
Well, why did you take the dare then?
At some point I started wondering if I could. And apparently I could. So again, consequences. But here we are.
Yeah. Here we are. Cut to the close up of the comm panel inside the ship. The what was it? The Lark and the
I'm
Lark and Wren.
gonna just call it the Lark now.
okay.
Lark and Wren is too long.
Okay.
Pretty sure it was Silver Marmot.
Oh my god.
Air hog.
The-
Obviously.
I really like the idea that like everybody quietly like went to like the change name like section on the ship and was like tappity 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 tappity.
Funny as hell.
She doesn't have the experience to know to lock it.
Yeah. Didn't have time to put in the the door to the cockpit opens up, and it's Captain Ursay, and of course for the ladies, he's shirtless.
Nice.
And he's like, I think you have a call.
Okay. Silk nightrobe or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With feathers at the sleeves?
It fits.
No, that's too much. That's too much.
You're a duchess right
Yeah.
now.
Oh, I am a duchess right now.
Yeah.
It's for the character.
Wear sleeve feathers as a duchess. When can you?
Oh my god, and the little mules with the fuzzies.
Yes.
God damn.
They
I
It's all
am
hot pink.
with the fucking thing. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, he was like, "Don't take off the crown."
I'll be like,
Um,
Captain Tall here.
Captain, I am Lorp. I am the one you are here to seek. But you must turn around. I can't come with you.
Why? What's going on?
I have to go. The transmission cuts off.
Mother.
And that is where we end our first episode here tonight.
Rab.
Join us next week for part 2 of our exciting shirtless arc, where we will...
I was going to prance around in my robe.
You still can.
Fine.
All right. But for all of us here at Theater of the Mind Players, this is Rob Whelan saying, just repeat to yourself, it's only a game. I should really just relax.
Congratulations, fellow human! You've reached the end of an exciting episode of Theater of the Mind Players. If you enjoyed our story, please like the video. If you want more games, subscribe to our channel. Attack the bell for notifications on new posts. If you liked the episode, please tell us what you enjoyed the most in the comments. If you loved the episode, consider joining our Patreon. You'll get access to special shows, session zeros, and help us determine what we play on the show. We love our friends of Pat Rayon, and we hope to see you there.